This is the city, Los Angeles, California. That's where we are for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Today it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the Los Angeles Rams. Two 1-1 teams here, each looking to move over 500, and we're underway here in week 3. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. They'll start on the ground here on first down. They'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down. You talk about this Washington defense. They come in at top.
They know that the defense can take the ball away as they saw the previous week. Now you try too hard to not let them take it away, and you force yourself into errors. They've intimidated them in a sense and gotten the ball from them.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. Well, this defense for the Rams, much improved from week 1. They were terrific last week in getting their guys their first win.
That's cool. That's cool.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there. And they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. Well, that's not the way you want to start. A first pass attempt and a first drop all in one.
Well, you've got plenty of time to make up for it, but obviously not.
It's all good. I got off early, so.
Got to shake that off and get going.
They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5. Back to throw. Howell. That is caught. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Yeah, I don't know what he would think. I think it was a draft piece.
Here's Howell. He's got it. Touchdown, Commanders. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Commanders are on the board first on the road here in L.A.
You got to figure down by the goal line. This is where a tight end earns his money in the high traffic area. And he's able to work free in the middle of the end zone and grabs that one for a touchdown.
And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And the interception on that opening drive winds up leading to the touchdown, so now it's kind of time to start over.
Yes, it certainly is, and his first throw of the game.
There he goes left side. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
And they'll use him out in the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
Here we go. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. The Rams at 1-1 through 2 games thus far. It's not a start that's going to set the world on fire, but they've been pretty solid nonetheless.
And the first thing that crosses my mind, it certainly beats the alternative of starting 0-2. I do think that this is a team that's going to take a little time to find its footing. Hard to navigate the always tough NFL.
On second down, here's Stafford. That's caught. Puka Nacua. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. It's his first catch, and it'll be good for 15 and a first down.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. You talk about this Washington defense. They come in a top 10 unit against the pass, currently 8th in the NFL.
You have to like the way that they played in the first month. They have to be very proud being a top 10 unit against the pass. Their goal, though, in this one, see if they can improve that ranking.
Now a throw downfield is taken in by his running back. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 40. A good pick up there of 20 yards. From their own 40 to the other 40. The gain of 20 leads to 1st and 10. Stafford going to change it up here. They'll look to throw here on first down. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. Well, that's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Montez Sweat, the man that time to fight in and drop him. Well, that time, it looked like he essentially just ran right into the pass rush.
Yeah, partner, I'm not much of an outdoorsman, but the fish jumped right into the net, didn't he? Because you've got to make sure that you're deep enough that you can get around the defensive end, have an angle there. But he couldn't do it because he actually cut that one off. Really nice play coming off the edge.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. His first catch of the game, good for 11 and a first down.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 6-0 our score after 1. The Rams with the football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Stafford going to be taken in here by Nakua. So just 3 yards on the completion there, and that will bring up 2nd down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stafford. Pass complete there in the Nakua. And he is going to be stopped at the 12, short of the first down. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll be 4th down.
That pattern and scheme was well defensed on 3rd down. He tried to just sprint from one side of the field to the other, and they got it to him quickly. But no chance at yards after the catch there, and they stop him short.
And no signs of the field goal unit. They're going for it on 4th down. They snap it to Stafford. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage on the touchdown on the first drive, Charles. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Off to the races. Moving inside the 20. Touchdown, Washington. Brian Robinson Jr., his 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Commanders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. This time, the extra point up and good. And the lead now stands at 13. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on fourth down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a fourth down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Third down and 1. Now it's Stafford. And this pass broken up. Now the contact well timed there, and now fourth down.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
What are y'all grabbing?
On fourth down, here's Rigoberto Sanchez.
Stop chewing on that paw.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And this will be taken at the 13. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
He's got room past the 30, and he's going to get this all the way up to the 30-yard line. A 6-yard pass on back-to-back plays. Picks up the first. The start for them near flawless. Defense gets them a 3-and-out. 2 quick pass connections on offense.
So that's how a team works together. Just what you described. Get them the ball, give them a little momentum, and they're capitalizing off of that. Thanks a lot, guys.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
What do they have for this? 3rd and 11. Powell out of the shotgun. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, 71 yards. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further.
Yep.
Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. He missed.
Yeah, everybody was like, why you take the Commanders? The defense.
Yep. Kick this one away, and off it goes.
We started before the trade, so I got lucky with it.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down. No, but let me finish. And you're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
ball spotted at the 45. Here's second down at 7. Stafford now to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. The Rams, they are on the move. They've got another first down.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Looking downfield, and that's caught right side. He's got his man. Touchdown. Puka Nacua, 40 yards. And the Rams are able to cut into that deficit. Zane Gonzalez on for the extra point.
That's who he traded. He traded him for Gallup and somebody else.
That is good, and that'll make it 20-7.
It was, I think, Gallup, a second-round pick, and somebody else.
Sanchez now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown.
Now, it was 2 wide receivers. I think it was Tyler Boyd, too, but he ended up trading Tyler Boyd to the Cowboys for somebody else. It wasn't a bad trade, but he was like, that's who we wanted, so.
The Washington offense at the line.
It didn't make sense to me neither.
Still
time.
More than a minute to go, so there is time.
It was an even swap.
Here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well. So that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field is still available because you can call timeout and regroup. I thought at first he tried to run, but he just kept buying time to his right. Finally, nothing there. He wisely gets rid of it.
He wasn't a bad player neither. But he got beat in another league by the commissioner. One of the commissioners, so yeah, he just left after that.
Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well.
I don't understand.
Able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
3rd and 8. Throwing here, Howell. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. And a big 32-yard play on 3rd.
This offense is looking very comfortable here in this first half. Very relaxed, very smooth, very efficient. No wasted motions. Things are definitely going their way, and they continue to move the ball downfield.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Dancing to his left. Now he'll square up and throw deep off sideline. And too much juice.
Man, I'm gone. Yeah, I had my skills for 62 today.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass down.
And now off to the races, down the right side. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. Now with 5 seconds left, not really enough time to run another play and then stop it. So on comes the field goal unit. And the 11-year veteran bangs it through, and that will extend their lead even further.
Send me
So
a tick for
a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on as they headed into the half.
My manager was calling.
So barring a
My
touchback,
schedule was
this likely
62
the final
today.
act of the half as the kick is away.
Don't call me about
This
nothing.
is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. So Washington in a good spot. They got the lead. They will get the football as the second half gets underway. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. But Charles, for them, pretty good first half on the ground. They had some success running the ball in quarters 1 and 2, and they've got the lead now, a chance to expand upon that lead here with their first drive in the third quarter.
Yeah, believe it or not, you and I have noticed that this great game of football has shifted towards pass first, run second. So for me, it's really nice to see some of these teams keeping the ground game as a big component of their offense, and it's working pretty well for them now. And let's face it, they can continue to do damage with it. And in addition, it sets up the pass game really well for them too.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Back to Robinson now on first down. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 second down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Antonio Gibson.
They'll work from the 36 on 2nd and 6. Powell.
Ooh.
And looking for McLaurin, but this is intercepted. Picked off by a Kettle Witherspoon. And the Rams are going to take possession here at the 47-yard line.
So he sized that motherfucker.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. The lane opens up that time as he'll be brought down just short of a first after a gain of about 9.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. There they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line.
Well, it's not time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Now a first down throw. Stafford. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with him.
And this time, contact. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, Rams. Puka Nacua with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Rams are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. So the call's made by Sean McVay. They're going to go for 2. Stafford's going to try and throw for it. And he is in for the 2 points. And they're back within a score as the lead's cut to 8. Sanchez now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. Powell's throw into the hands of McLaurin. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
And, partner, they're locked in man coverage out left and end up running a crossing route. Rounded it a little bit more than a slant. And he's just going to angle himself towards the right side of the field, and that's very difficult for a defender to shout over and comes out that ground.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
143 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
He's got his target. That's complete. Touchdown.
I thought she had it too.
Calvin Ridley, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Commanders have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. So on 3rd and medium, they dial up the pass, and it works to hit the end zone.
And it's really not a surprise to me. That's a throwing down in the NFL because of how tough it is to run the football. But what offenses like to do is still show run formations to make them respect it and throw out of those. In this case, they took a nice shot at the end zone and made it pay off.
Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
Pretty nice work defensively there on the first down run as they hold him to a gain of a couple.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
Chewing on a plastic bag.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
A shotgun snap for Stafford. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point of the game.
Nah, you don't
Too many more of these.
Ain't no 4th down.
So it's going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. Here we go on 4th. Stafford. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Emmanuel Forbes.
Get out the way, Tez.
Not until he brings us one all the way back down inside the 10-yard line. Well, look, we're watching a quarterback here that's obviously been around for a long time. That's a throw he wishes he had back.
He certainly does, but as you well know, this is a guy that's used to taking a few chances, used to fitting it into tight windows. These are throws that he's made before. Didn't happen to get it completed in this case.
Yeah, I get you.
Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. And how will throw?
I go to sleep for a second.
That's complete.
Sam Howell, he'll get the
3 yards is the
throwing
game
shit.
time. 2nd and goal.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense.
I ain't gonna say I'm the best,
Pitch and catch was successful, but now
I just gotta read in the depth.
2nd down and a run by Robinson. And he's in. Touchdown, Commanders.
I really just play at the pastime. Just really. I don't take it seriously. Most people, I don't won games. And then lost games to my nigga done put up 70, 80 points on me. So, yeah. It's just a game.
Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away. And this will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably
Yeah,
should
other
have
than
left
that,
it for
like
the
I don't
touchback.
take it serious at all. I just like, all right, you won. All that getting disrespectful and all that.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive.
Ah, that's
I
always.
kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Back now in Los Angeles. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. It's the Rams trailing, but they do have the football as we start the 4th and final quarter. And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field when his number is called. The way he's running it, I keep going back to him.
It's a screen.
Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
But they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball.
I made sure Marshall Faulk had decent juke moves.
They've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
And he'll take
And change of direction.
2nd down coming
It was
up.
like when I was coming up, he was definitely one of the most shiftiest players, him and LT.
Offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Now whistles and a flag down. I think one of the Rams linemen might have moved. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. Now Stafford. He's going to find. Oh, he's hit. He lost the football. Put it on the carpet. There he goes, left side. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And he gets it back into the end zone. It's a fumble recovery leading to a Washington touchdown. Now the extra point try forthcoming. And that'll push the lead up to 29 now. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kicks away.
I think it depends on, like, I know when you put it on, like when I play MUT, I see a lot of fumbles. So I think it's definitely the game mode.
To get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Now whistles and a flag down. I think one of the Rams linemen might have moved. The false start backs him up 5. 1st and 15. Following the penalty, they'll go back to the run game. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Ball on the 39. Here's the 2nd and 8. Now it's Stafford off the bootleg. Underneath, caught by the tight end Allen. First target, first catch, and a 1st down.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a 1st down.
On 1st down, it's Stafford. Gets this into the hands of the tight end Higbee. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. The Rams, they are on the move. They've got another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Exotic game.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. On 1st and 10, Stafford. Now this one complete. It's Rashee Rice. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 23 yards on the play. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. And now Stafford's going to move them around. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 17-yard line.
Now Stafford. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. What we just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that one. He's fortunate it was just incomplete and not intercepted.
Out of the huddle now for play number 9 on this drive. This is 3rd down and 8. That's into the hands of Gallup over the middle. And he'll be brought down shy of the 1st down marker at the 11. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that'll bring up 4th down. Decision made for Sean McVay. They're going to go for it. Alert! Desperation time for Stafford on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing.
Yeah.
And they will take a knee here.
Yeah, GG.
So a victory here for the Commanders. And they've got to feel good about this performance. I think you'd agree, matched up against a top 5 defensive unit in the league.